evening already? Time to kick back and relax then. Let's hang out? All right, let's go!
Now, is it just me, or was it weird hearing Mega Man talking at the start of the game, knowing where we're at in the game? Me? Nah? Okay. Anyway, hi again, everybody. Welcome back to more Mega Man Battle Network 6 Cybeast Gregar. Last time, had the reunion in AC/DC, but Mega Man fell for a trap and got kidnapped. This time to rescue him, because we know where he is. I gotta give this some thought. Because we're going to Central Area 3, I feel like Heatman's the faster option, but does that make him the best? I don't know. Hey Zero, how you doing? Before I get too far, I do want to address two things from last stream. First of all, I figured out why things weren't showing up. It's because the thing that shows up at the top of the menu are basically things such as this. That stinks. Hopefully better comes sooner rather than later. Also want to address one other thing from last stream. I was quick to make a comparison about Mayor Kane. Truth is, Mayor Kane is literally a picture-perfect example of how absolute power can corrupt absolutely. He got into a position of power and then let his demons take over. That's all I'm going to say about that. Anyway, who do I play as? Or was just my imagination? Mayor Kane was being let out in handcuffs just now. Oh no, you saw it. I helped move a bunch of copy bots in a little while ago. After that, we moved them to the principal's office. What happened to them? Oh, that's a story to tell, because also last time it was revealed that Kane's bodyguard was none other than Chad. And as Chad was on an assignment where he was deep undercover. And on a deep undercover assignment, you can't do anything that would blow your cover. Talking with Lan, letting him know what was going on, would have done just that. I decided I'm gonna go with Elecman for this part. Because in terms of overall performance, I just feel better using Elecman. I don't know about the Underground having, whatchamacallit? Why am I forgetting? I'm blanking on names, which is not good. I fucked it. But I got a double kill anyway. Yeah, well. $1,000 Zenny is always nice. Okay, 9,200. Not terrible. Got him. The big thing I want from the mystery data, yes, is the bug frag, just because that's going to be the most helpful thing long term. Meanwhile, we arrive at Central Area 3 and there appears to be signs of trouble. Hey, just listen for just a sec, please. A Navi jumped into the big pit. It's true, I say. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. So yeah, that's the thing that's going on. You're going into that pit? You must be careful. Virus, aura, goddess. Fight. Rid of aura, hit head. Got that? I have a feeling I know where that's going. Barrier around the pit has been lifted. An investigation team was sent out, but they were wiped in the blink of an eye by a strange virus that looked like a kettle virus. They can be deleted by making them boil up. According to reports, you can raise their temperature by using non-fire-based attacks. However, if you miss, their temperature drops immediately. It's also a shadow-like virus that can only be hit with swords. The investigation team was pretty much done in by these new viruses. Yeah, and you wonder why I use sword chips. That right there. Anyway, we're going in. We have to go to the back of this deep cave? I wonder what kind of world it is. It's really creepy, but we can do it. Let's head out, Elect Man. Yes, let's. All of a sudden, this area's barrier broke. If only I could report this to my commander. How could it have come to this? Take these. Up ahead, this area. My friends. Oh, we're in a soul weapons segment. Let's take a look around. See just what's going on. There's a big tornado here and a heal Navi. But we've got all of this rigmarole to deal with. Whole bunch. I think we're gonna have to get a lot of back attack KOs here. Hold it. Right there. In the butt. Sizzle, sizzle, baby! That's one less evil spirit. I feel like I was channeling some American Dream Dusty Roads with that one. Thunderclouds are just what I like. Zap! Disperse it. And we have Navi data remains. It is referencing a Navi customizer compression code. What it is, I'll get back to you on that. Soul Knife. Soul Sword. Soul Knife. That clears that area. Quite a large area, admittedly. It's also a hidden area that appears to require a hidden path. Yep, we just gotta get rid of them all. shoot this one in the back now. What they want, I don't know, but I'm all revved up and ready to go. In the butt. To do that again from here. And that's going to allow me to get a double kill from behind. Yeah, I'm taking counterattack there, but being calculated with it. Because now, Soul Sword, double KO. It's not all about brute strength here. It's about hitting from their weak spots. Here, that's going to be easier said than done. Here. KO indeed. Counterattack to my left. It's a weak one. In the face. In the butt. Right in the hip. And double from behind. I don't see any mystery data down here, but this part, and this is where it just turns into a bit of a laugh or look, Lan, I think the darkness finally had enough. 4 bug frags. Good work there. Don't think any viruses are gonna strike right now. Still. Well, I mean, they didn't during the scenario. And here we get a haunted candle. A returning virus from a previous game. Candle viruses are not to be underestimated because their fire hits in a 2x2 pattern. Take these. More soul weapons. So we're not done with this yet. Not by a long shot. Yo, Speed, how you doing? So, off the top, I had mentioned how Mayor Kane is really a case of how absolute power can corrupt absolutely. And I'm leaving it at that. As for this right now, and this soul weapon rigmarole, I gotta figure out what I'm doing specifically. There's fire down here. Seems like I have no choice but to deal with these in front of me, based off how this area is laid out. Think how I'm gonna do it? Soul Axe first. That's 2 down. I'll deal with you in a moment. The door glows ominously at a stranger's approach. Something tells me we can't do anything with that right now. But something tells me that I am correct. As for you, the correct solution. Soul Gun. I'm not going to be able to get to this one's backside, so... do it a little different. Not that. Now front strike. Clean so far. I'm gonna have to come down here with multiple Navis to clear all of these obstacles. Well, over here threatens to get rough, so... it's gonna leave me vulnerable to a counterattack, unfortunately. No way around that one. Still more. Oh, I meant to use that soul gun on him. Shit. Might have already botched this one. I screwed this one up. I don't have a choice because I botched this one. Now these are just in my way, so... Not concerned with that area yet. I'm more concerned with this area. Nope. The things that happen when you miss a turn. I feel like this one doesn't have any straightforward, direct answers. But instead of overthinking, I'm just gonna Soul Axe. It's gonna cost me some damage. Soul Sword kills 2. Put that one to sleep with Soul Knife. So for this one, Soul Gun. Takes care of that cluster. Now I have this rigmarole to deal with. I have that group there, and this group here. Oof. Let's say this one's definitely the hardest one yet. Not going to be able to Soul Axe this one, but I can hit it in a different way. Single target. This is an interesting one. Really, really interesting. Certainly higher difficulty. I need to think about this, because then I'd have only 3 left. Fuck. That one and hit. That was all of them right on the number. So right on the number, no bonuses, but I don't think it's possible to do anything other than on the number there. Be hard pressed to find any other way. Well, we're about to cross into a fight. Anyway, we have returning viruses to deal with. Heady A uses an aqua aura. We can damage this with electricity. Yep. Although right now, though, I am taking an ass whipping. I am definitely going to want to use a full energy right now. Otherwise, I'm going to wish that I had. Anyway, here we are. Mega Man, that form. We fought off the Cybeast power. Lan, please, delete me. What are you saying, Mega Man? Don't give up. Hang in there. He's coming. Lan, can I zap him? Wait, Mega Man is still... No, I can't keep on doing this. I can't keep on holding back. Gotta stop him here. Tackle-ick, man. Are you absolutely sure? I finally understand. Mega Man also asked me to do this. I wish that all I had to do was knock him out. But if that failed, I must stop him no matter what. Do it, Elect Man. You've gotta stop him. We face Mega Man, but he is in his Gregar beast form. Oh, using my own ships against me. How cute. If I measure this correctly, this ends the fight. Mega Man! Mega Man, are you okay? Mega Man! Calm down. He is resting now. However, I have taken a great deal of damage. Really? That's a relief. I'm gonna jack Mega Man out right now. I don't think so. Thank you so much. You've just made my life easier. Circus Man. And here I thought I was going to have to work hard. But you clowns just handed him to me on a silver platter. Watching you two fight from my ringside seat was fun, but now I've jumped to the rail. How low will you go? Oh ho ho, you're looking mighty scary. And all I wanted was for you to tell me I'm so smart. See, this is called profiting while others fight. Didn't they teach you that in school? Ha ha ha! Now before Circus Man takes Mega Man, I think it's time to finish off that annoying Navi you borrowed. Roger! Hoo, 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 hoo. This is not good. I put everything into the last battle. What are we gonna do? It's time to say goodbye, kiddies! Hoo, 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 hoo. That's far enough. Ugh. I totally didn't see... Who? Else but Proto Man. Sorry to have kept you waiting. Proto Man, cut that clown to pieces. Roger. This guy doesn't play fair. We were so close. I'll remember this. They got away. Well, whatever. Right now, Mega Man needs to be healed. Proto Man. Got it. Not looking your usual healthy self, Mega Man. Recovery. Ugh. Proto Man. Why are you here? Mega Man. Lan. And Elect Man. I see. Guys had to come rescue me again. I'm really sorry. Causing so much trouble for you guys because I'm so weak. Self-reflection is fine, Mega Man, but not right here. Do you know where you are right now? Yeah, that's true. Sorry. What is it, Proto Man? Chon, I sense something very close by. Something very powerful. Yeah, and it's getting closer. It's power. Can't be. No mistaking. It's him. Mega Man, Elect Man, jack out, you two. It's too dangerous here. I'll take him on. I must have jacked. Right now, you two in your current state would slow me down. Be gone! Ugh, too late. Elect Man, jack out, hurry! He got away. But I'm not interested in little fish anyway. I only want the big fish. You, Mega Man. Are you gonna come along quietly is the question. Barrel? That voice, that's Barrel. There really is only one man who could be the commander of World 3 when you think about it. I guess the rumors were true. Sorry, but your sources were wrong. Everyone's been wrong about me from the start. I've been doing this all for myself from the very beginning. Now, hand over the Cybeast power. Proto Man, don't do what he says. Cut Colonel down where he stands. Right. Mega Man, leave this to me. I fought him once before in the Judge Tree Call. I'll bring this to an end here, right now. You should jack out and get some rest. No. What? Proto Man, you want to fight Colonel, right? That won't solve anything. Fighting is meaningless. So please, let me talk with you. Too soft, even at a time like this. Colonel, please, stop it. You're not your usual self. There's gotta be some reason you joined World 3. I don't have anything to say to you. I'm just a member of World 3. Nothing more. Nothing less. That's a lie. You're lying. You don't understand me at all. I don't care what I have to do or how evil I have to be, as long as I complete my mission successfully. I'm not kind like you. But why did you hold back just now? Hold back? That's right. Elect Man was very weak just now. One of your attacks could have deleted him easily. But you didn't. No, you couldn't. You hesitated, didn't you? What? You wouldn't be changed into someone evil that easily. You're one annoying little talker. I'm gonna silence that flapping mouth of yours. Colonel, why are you lying to yourself? He's going to attack, Mega Man. Get ready. He's not the type to listen to words. Be gone, Mega Man. Colonel. Proto Man. Why? Don't get in my way. You're still the same. You must get rid of that kindness. If you don't, the world will fall into his hands. You must stop him. Proto Man. Lan, it's just like Proto Man said. You must get rid of that kindness. Those two are not the Barrel and Colonel you knew. But something's not right. Barrel, can you hear me? Why do we have to fight? I think it's quite easy to understand. You are in my way. Naturally, I must remove you to finish my mission. No. No. That's all I have to say. You can say whatever you want, but you won't stop me. If you want to try, you can with your Mega Buster. Lan, do it. If you don't stop him now, there won't be a future for anyone. I understand that words can't get through to you. We're going to make the two of you wake up no matter what. Let's go, Mega Man! Okay. Battle routine set. Execute. Yes, that's right. It's time, Colonel. I will not lose. We're getting there in due time, but for now, we gotta put this mutter in his place. I am not gonna Beast Out right away because Step Sword and Beast Out, I don't think those two work in what good tandem, so... Oh, he's gonna hate this. Oh, he scouted it! Bastard. Pretty low to try and hit somebody from behind. Time for some electricity with a surge of power. Oh, he's gonna hate. He's gonna hate this. Time to finish this. Look at the speed of this Buster. Like, holy crap, this is wicked. Time to Sword Dance him. If he'd quit moving around, that is. 6,000 Zenny for that. Cybeast's power is amazing. Colonel, what's that face for? You're the winner. Don't say that. Don't come near me. I don't need your compassion. Urgh. Colonel, why? I've had enough. Beryl, why does it have to be like this? What do you want me to say? No matter what, we are destined to fight each other. And you won. That's all there is to it. Destined? I get it. Beryl, Colonel, you two are doing this for no reason. What? You said you understood why we have to fight. That's not what I'm talking about. You said it was destiny. That's not what I was asking. What I wanted to know was if it was of your own will. I wanted to ask you if you really wanted to join World 3, and if you really, of your own will, wanted to fight me. That's what I was asking. But what you just told me is that you're so focused on destiny that you've thrown your will away. Beryl, open your eyes. My own will, huh? Hey, Will, how you doing? Talk about timing there. It's been so long that I've forgotten what it really is. Looking at you, I can see how dirty I have become. Beryl, live by your own will. Maybe I've been hoping for someone to tell me that. It's not too late. You can quit World 3, Beryl. Oh, he just happened to mention his own free will or something like that. I'm like, wow. That's all it was. It was literally wordplay. Why, Mr. Kenseiko? I can't quit. Not right now. Beryl, there's a favor I have to return. Stand up, Colonel. Wait, Colonel. I cannot afford to let you stop me. I will take my leave. Goodbye, Mega Man. Colonel. In the end, after we talked about free will, Beryl and Colonel disappeared into the underground's darkness. We have to watch over and protect our will. Even when it seemed hopeless, my will kept going. That night, news of the mayor's arrest spread throughout Cyber City. People couldn't believe it and were confused. Even worse than the fact that the expo's sponsor was in a scandal were the rumors that the expo wouldn't be held. Blackbeard was arrested along with the mayor, and our Cybeast trump card is gone. Now what? What do you think? Carry on with just the three of us. But what's our next move? Yeah. The problem is even getting a Cybeast. So are you saying we should capture Mega Man again? Nah, I've got a better idea. This time we're gonna steal the one World 3 has. World 3? But Beryl and Colonel are at World 3, and I don't want to fight them. I know their weakness. They have a weakness? Yeah, they do. When I was stealing the Force program, I remember this one thing. When Colonel had a chance to attack Lanakari, he couldn't do it. He looked like he couldn't hurt the girl that came to help that kid. That girl is our key. If we can find that girl and use her as a hostage... Hold it. Do you know where that girl is? I sort of know. I got some people looking for her. And also today when Mega Man was going nuts here, that same girl showed up to save that kid again. So it's safe to say they probably know each other. I see. So if we tail land, then we should bump into her too. That sounds like a plan. Good, then it's decided. We'll get that girl and then use her to get World 3 Cybeast. Oh, it does, Speed, it does. Meanwhile, to think that even Colonel was defeated. I did not expect things to turn out like this, but my plan will continue to move forward. A certain thing will happen tonight. If it is successful... Lan, Mega Man, come to me. It'll be just like that one time. The end of the world is here. What? But the control system. She had better come back soon. According to my calculations, we can move shortly. After school, a few days after the battle with the Colonel. Hey, Lan, do you know why Mr. Mock's not coming to school? I wanted to know why, too. Lan, you know something, don't you? I don't know anything. Mr. Mock's probably got a problem he's got to deal with. Is that right? Can't just tell them Mr. Mock's a part of World 3. What was that? Well now, this is not who I expected to see. Hi, and how is everyone today? Guys, you're the X-World 3 people that joined up with the mayor, right? X-World 3? Stop calling us that. You're our very own crime organization now, thank you. Our name is All Together Now. Weakest Lovelies, the Justice Club, Cloudy Bombers. And this is exactly what you guys just did. I apologize for nothing on that. Because it literally just fell flat. What's with you? I thought we agreed on my name. And just what is so lovely about us? That's so girly. Besides, what are you the leader? I'm superior to all of you, therefore it is only natural. You guys can't do anything, so I'm just giving you a hand. You should be bowing to me and calling me Queen Eureka. We're in the middle of a mission, so please calm down. After all, we, the Justice Club, have to act as a team. I don't care what your team name is. What do you want? Oh yeah, that's right. I almost forgot why we came here. Lanakari, we came here to ask you a few questions. That's it? Questions? Yep. Where's your little girlfriend? Your girlfriend? You know, that girl that saved you from Colonel in Skytown? You mean Iris? I don't know what you're up to, but I'm not going to tell you where she is. Just as we thought, you won't answer. I figured you wouldn't make this easy. I don't usually like to be rough with people, but... Judge Man. Sir. What? Punishment robots from Greentown? But why are they here? You know, even if there were more of you, do you really think you can fight this many bots and save your friends? You're not gonna make fools of us this time. Now you wouldn't want to see your friends get hurt, would you? So hurry up and tell us where the girl is. I don't know where she is. Maybe the punishment robot can gently help you remember. There's nothing gentle about that. Well, the sealed lips of yours might be a little looser now. I guess you really don't know. Punishment robot, stop. Lan! But how can you not know? Oh well, it doesn't matter. We'll just take Mega Man again if you don't mind. Hold it. Don't you lay a finger on Lan. We'll protect Lan with everything we have. Oh, I'm so touched by their friendship that I'm crying. Punishment robots, give these boys what they deserve. Stop! I am here. Let the others go. How nice. The girl comes out of hiding all by herself. Alright, girlie, you're coming with us. Punishment robots? Don't try any funny business or you'll get hurt. I will not resist, so please, remove these robots. And if I say no? Punishment robots, please, step aside. Well, what? What are you doing? You're not supposed to move on your own. Hurry up and surround her. What's with them? Lan, I'm sorry. All right, I'm ready to go. Ugh, you're the type of person I hate the most. You're so full of courage. Yuck! Lan, are you okay? Where are they? Well, what? Iris go what? Sorry, Lan, we couldn't do anything. Doesn't matter. We've gotta go help her now. So do we have a clue as to where they went? We don't know, Lan. They could be anywhere by now. Yeah. Oh, hey. Ah, never mind. What, did you think of something? No, it's just that, well, running out of time tab, spit it out. I don't know if this is a clue or anything, but on the internet, there's this BBS that's got all sorts of info. Or at least that's what I've heard. Most of the stuff's about pretty bad things, so I was wondering if maybe we could find something there. Of course, the internet BBS. So obvious, I'm sure I'll find something there. I'm gonna go take a look. But the internet is dangerous. I can't sacrifice Iris's life because it's dangerous. I'll be alright. I'll get her back. Lan. Alright. But be careful, okay? Well now, that escalated quickly. Very quickly, I might add. Nothing new here. Can't go that way. That was a chip trade earlier. Grown-ups like took some girl and ran out towards the foyer. I feel this kid right here. I don't feel like doing homework when I'm at home, so I'm doing it now. You know what? I got a bit of a story to tell about this, When I was in junior high and towards high school, there are times if I had moments, in between lectures or something, I would actually do the homework right there on the spot. Because quite frankly, I didn't want to do homework at home. I want to do other stuff at home. I mean, sure, I got bitched at for it by by at least one of the advisors who, I won't say anything about him, but now, let's just say that particular advisor wound up being not such a nice person. Nothing further on that front. But anyway, this is a chance for me now to actually do some exploring that I wasn't able to do, like the principal/mayor's office. You could jack in... Yeah, true that speed. We can jack into the mayor's computer. Steal all his files. Good, bad, and ugly. But we're doing this to pick up... tell me about it, Zero. I swear, you're in special ed, and you don't want to deal with kids with disabilities? At that point, I'm sorry, but you need to find another fucking job. Because that's just the reality. I mean, my school did and it didn't, in a sense. Yeah, normal teachers like that, again, GTFO. So all that really can be said is GTFO. admit, though, I had some really cool normal teachers, like my 10th grade English teacher, which, interestingly enough, wound up being his first year at the school. Wound up being a very good learning year for him. 0, that's fucked. I swear they call the New England states great, but there's some parts of the New England states where they just fuck the ball. My 9th grade English teacher, though, was not good for anybody because he was just he was fresh out of college and he was a bit of a whiny, snivelly douchebag that only lasted the 1 year. And a funny story I can tell is that during my best friend's homeroom, she and a few of the others would actually make him cry on a couple of occasions, which, thinking back on it's kind of hilarious. So, back to the game for a moment. We have new problems. And now we can take up to level 2 problems. So we're going to start with buy which stock. I'm a stock trader, but I have no idea what stock I should buy next. I need someone who can make decisions even if they're an amateur. If you want, come to Sky Area 1. A cute girl, Navi, is waiting for you. Oh god, that's the type of job that would draw Opie super fast. Actually, speaking of, I am gonna head to Sky Area real quick because I need to get more rush food. But yeah, my English teachers are the rest of them all wound up being winners. My junior year, our English teacher, well, older and had a reputation for being the strict variety. That worked out great for me because in less strict environments, I'd be picked on. So in that environment, I was able to just focus and work. Worked out great for me in that regard. Able to get 5. Oh. It's always good to surprise folks. Some surprises can be good, some, not so good, like finding out about my store manager being fired on Monday. Something happened. There was a reason for it. I don't know. Not gonna get into it, so... Yeah, that's my era, Zero. That is my era of schooling right there. They couldn't get that those with LCs could have a higher degree of intelligence. And honestly, I think some folks still don't get it. It'll take time. Unfortunately, I feel it's one of those things that's going to take a lot of work and a lot of time to make right to where those teachers are going to actually get it to where they can realize, hey, got an LC, a learning challenge, or an LD? They can still blow it out of the water. It was nice of them to send that along. even though we have a job in the Undernet, speed things up, making a path. That's no fun, Will. Oh, I walked into that one. I mean, normally an NPC that says grumble grumble is hungry. Jeez. That is quite literally the worst. Unfortunately, I don't have Step Sword, because air shot into Step Sword would be sick. Now that is a double delete. Hey, I'm the one who made the request. My request is about my true passion. I love stocks. Recently, I got a bit of money for my stocks, so I think I'll buy some more stocks. I got a few candidates, so I'd like you to decide. Now, there's going to be descriptions with each of these. The first choice is Papaya Computer, a computer maker. This stock won't drop far, but it also won't rise very far. Second choice is a car maker called Toyo-san. They most likely... if I were to guess, that's likely a play off the name Toyota. They're going to unveil a new model soon, so there is a chance its price could skyrocket. However, if the new model sales are bad, it will plummet. And the last choice is a small cap stock called Black Hole. It isn't a well-known company, but they make parts for use in space. I'm not quite sure about this company, but there is a chance for them. From these three stocks, I'd like you to pick the one that will skyrocket in price. If the stock goes up, I will give you 10% of the earnings. The stockbroker is at the back of Undernet 1, so go and find him. Good luck. So we don't make this choice right here. We go to the Undernet to make the choice. Of these three, I'll reveal my choice when we get there. I also find it interesting that if a virus is on the same... If two viruses are on the same panel, they both take damage from the same attack. Interesting little quirk. You can get across places without roads. Yeah, there's some truth to that one. That statue's as good as mine. That was definitely for the better speed, because I can tell you... Oh, I gotta get personal here for a bit. I'm just gonna speak up straight up and say, my school and the area I grew up in were not knowledgeable about autism in the slightest. They didn't have a fucking clue. Seriously, they did not know their ass from their elbow. It would constantly take my mom going in to educate them, to straighten them out, to ensure that I got as fair a shot as anybody else who did not have autism, or any sort of disability for that matter. And that's around the time I started in the education system, the early to mid-90s. The knowledge grew. Even with the ADA back in... Wait a minute. ADA. I believe the ADA was 1991, I want to say. Hold on. Now I want to look. This is getting into an area of interest that I have, so stand by. Okay, so it was first 1990, and then there were amendments to it in 2008. Yeah, it didn't really help much in education, because the educators, a lot of them didn't know shit. And some of them, and honestly, the reason why some folks that I knew who became friends, their parents had either known someone who was who had a learning challenge or worked as a special ed teacher. It definitely was lip service, no doubt about it. Lip service don't always deliver the goods. I'll say that full disclosure. Lip service don't deliver shit. And it also makes me think of anti-bullying legislation, because in my case, also lip service. Bully kids all you want if you're an athlete. But, well, at least it was in my school anyway. Yeah, same with my school. I raise a hand at them, and I'm the one that gets suspended, and they get nothing. Shit wasn't right. Although I will say as a disclaimer, violence ain't the answer, but you can't let people walk over you, because that just ain't right either. That's the worst. Like, it don't get much worse than that, straight up. Can't run away from this. But I need the Zenny, so... $350, okay. But yeah, people are just horrid. I've just learned that, and in time, I learned that what I had to do was just rise above. Stick with those who accept you for who you are. And everybody else, well, you're the ones who are the real losers. At the end of the day, can't accept somebody for who they are, their loss. And yeah, it was very few in my case, too. Yeah, I had a few. I was mostly the awkward one. Didn't have any friends. Basically, after school, all I did was go home. The one time, although there was one group I was part of. The local key club is what I was a part of. Ah, shit, I should have used an... I almost choked on my words. I should have used an untrap. Yeah, our school's key club was one of the best in New England. Just to give an idea of where I'm from. At the time, one of the best in the New England region. And to be part of that was really something special. Like, even though I never went to the Kiwanis conventions or anything like that. In case you're wondering why I ran from that, I hated the chip draw. Okay, so there's a guy in the back of Undernet 1 to talk to. Yeah, also did my community service that way. Had some really... met some cool people through it. A requirement of community service to graduate. I don't get it. I don't totally get it, but some things just don't make an iota of sense to me, even all these years later. Now, for me, the school football games were a little different. I was in the high school band, so for the home games, we were there. From like 12 to halftime. I personally loved it because it's sports. I grew up around sports, so personally, I had fun with it. I will say that my high school, in my years there, had one team that we never beat while I was there. Then I graduated. The year after they only won one fucking game. The one game they won is that they broke the 41 game winning streak of the one school that they could not beat. Anyway, here we are. Uh-oh. We're not here for the quest. We're here to rumble. deleted. There's a lot going on here on the internet right now, it would appear. Looks like I gotta knock some heads. Where's this fool? Charged Thunderbeam's been putting in some heavy work against these water viruses, and personally, I love it.
Okay.
Thank you. Anywho, I'm just trying to get my bearings here. Based on my experiences with Key Club, I was able to become good friends with some folks that I'm at least, well, I could say the Zero, it's fine because actually you touched on experiences that I also shared. And I don't mind because I'll admit my schooling situation is not your typical schooling situation. Because there's what some would call the typical schooling situation, as well as the atypical. Mine definitely falls under atypical. It explains a number of things about me, like how I like sticking to video games. In fact, a lot of my internet identity has been around that. Because honestly, if I'm gonna do something, it's gonna do something that makes me happy. And that's what it all boils down to at the end of the day. Oh, I just showed off what happens when a virus has a 4 in the HP bar and you hit a normal chip. Ugh, please. That's one of those where it's like, so what? We all have things we still enjoy even as we get older. Having some fish viruses on the bobby. Hey? Yeah, same. I'm gonna be that way too, probably to the day I die, as far as I know. Who knows when that'll be, but I'm gonna keep it that way. I'm gonna still be me. And if you don't like it... what was it that Stone Cold said to Vince? You can kiss my ass! Stuns him. Won't say anything further about that person. Yep, that's the important thing. If it makes you happy, gotta be something good, because it can't be that bad. Now I'm thinking of a Sheryl Crow song where the lyrics are, if it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. And if it makes you happy, why the hell are you so sad? Yep, and there go the glasses. Ooh, that was a good counter. I'm bored. Hey, ugly. Deleting you should help pass the time. On the contrary... Ooh, this is gonna be tough. Alright. That should make things a little easier here. Boom. This guy's who... Did you come here to buy stock? That girl told me you'd be coming. Don't worry, she can wire transfer the money. All you have to do is decide what stocks to buy. So which one will it be? So of these three, I mentioned I was going to make a decision. I'm going to go Black. Because this is a little-known stock that makes parts for space. You'll be surprised by this call. So we go back to the requester, which I'm going to do right now. And yes, I do it by walking out of the Undernet, because that's how I do it. Yeah, evil Navi's wandering around, but you know what? A number of them just got put to sleep. Eye laser triple kill. Good fight. Good fight. I can't believe it. A part that they are making is now being used on the new Naxa space plane. The stock price shot up into space as well. It made 1,000,000 zenny. So your cut of the profit is 100,000 zenny. 2 request points and beginner's luck? I don't think so. That's honestly part playing the game. And, well, actually, funnily enough, that's the pick I made for line, because I figured at the time Now let's take the relative unknown, see what happens. Boom. Stop at big bucks. 100,000 zenny and a spin. Whee! Yes, I just took a spin to celebrate. So now, we'll do some of these older requests for victory. Central Area 1, simple enough. We just need a Gundel Soul 1 seed. That could be a good idea, actually, Zero. Uh-oh, got a problem here. Our guy's not at the counter. Uh-oh, this could be problematic. Yeah, I don't have the chip requested, so, uh-oh. Yeah, that is an insane amount of money for any one quest. But there's also a lot of stuff that... There's also a lot of stuff that you need Zenny for, so that 100,000 really goes towards a lot of that. Stay away from Central Area 3 and make them net policeman. Oh! Okay, I got something to say about that. Rip. That was easy. Oh, we have the World 3 ID, so we can open this door now and pick up 5,000 Zenny. Okay. Bit less than what we just got, but you know what? Money's money, especially in this game. Yeah, unfortunately, no Gundel Soul 1C, so I'm locked into that one. I think I actually have to clear this chapter before I can actually do that. Unless it's being sold here. Oh, it's not. Okay, so we do have to clear the chapter. Okay. Well. That's a boo-boo on my part. Although, I feel like I want to take a... You know what? This is perfect. Make a shortcut. Just check out the net information board. Nothing of value there. Don't get too close to that huge hole. Ooh, yeah! Elbow drop into the underground. You can see where the ground's all scuffed up from the fighting that went on here. You ain't kidding, Speed. Bubble Star, good chip to use with the electric build. Oh, I know the reference. Toilet paper go down the hole. Berg says that as one of his sounders. It's a good one. Now, the chip that the Heady viruses drops is vastly different than, well, than previous games. Is a good one to quote. And there's the Killer Eye chip sensor. Very good chip, one of my personal favorites to use. And we've got a Heady H. This is the fire element if you use a water attack. The aura goes away. Same with if you use wind. Mere pittance, 480 zenny. Oh, here's the other shadow virus, Nightmare. And have sword chips at the ready to deal with it. I wasn't sure when it was going to swing, but we get an anti-damage classic chip where you throw stars as a trap. Yes, Xenoblade is definitely a good game to get, one of my favorite RPGs that I've played over the past 10 plus years. Actually, no. We're gonna use Slash and strike that way. I believe it was change speed. Going off my memory, it would be a combo of anti-damage, anti-Navi, Muramasa, just like Battle Network 3. That's if my memory is correct. I mean, I'm not going to look right now, because I sort of can't, but my hunch is that that's what it is. haunted candle's in a real shitty spot. Do it. Well, I fucked that up from a timing perspective. I had the right idea, it just didn't work. Or on this battle, I can just draw the nuts and use Giga Cannon. So when you use attacks and beasts out, you're locked onto an enemy position, which can be both to your advantage and a disadvantage, depending on how it goes. Typically, I'll use charge attacks. Like that. You want to be careful because the Navi we just fought is refights down here. I think. Or something else. I don't remember. I took notes of it. You think I'd know my notes, but I'm abstaining on that for right now. But we have a Swordy 3. Now this is a virus this is a chip I want because it's Aqua Sword. You really have to stay towards north, south, east, west, and center when fighting Candle, because that's a tough attack to dodge. HP memory brings my max up to 500. Oh, they really did zero, no doubt about it. The kettle viruses are pretty nasty, too. Yeah, shadows are pretty much the worst. Now, I'm not sure what this door is. There's a worn-out bat crest relief on this door. Interesting. So, what I can tell you about that door is that there were... Yes, I agree, Zero. Yeah, the behind that door is content that was removed from the GBA version, and we're going to see it on this playthrough, because they returned it in Legacy Collection. We're using an unlocker here, and that's a Super Vulcan. There appear to be holes here. Holes that shoot out fire! Yeah, they literally pulled out all the stops at this point. That worked out. I put out the candle with a well-placed move. These crackouts a good strategy against ground attackers like Mets. I got a double delete from that. Burn Square 1. That's the chips that the candle viruses drop, and its area of effect actually makes it viable in the metagame. Because of all the games in this series, Battle Network 6 has the most viable metagame, even making an appearance at the fighting tournament EVO. So yeah, this game is still... A lot of the play of this game is on the EVO stage. Is there anything here, or am I imagining shit? Move in for the kill, no chip. But yeah, you can see where the Cybeasts are being held down here. It's really cool. no. As you could see there, that virus only takes damage from swords. So, I'm gonna play accordingly. Voodoo doll. So we're getting some chips in our library down here, but I don't think we got any further reason to be down here. Since I can't continue in the side quests, I think I know what I'm gonna end off doing. Home, James. Charge, man. Triple shot. Really not stuff that I look for. Ejection! Overruled. I had to. Can't go into any of the houses here, which is a drag. But when you're squeezing out everything you can from the GBA, some areas you might have seen prior get cut. Well, unfortunately, this is going to be where I have to call it because I do have to get up early in the morning. Thank you all for watching, and thanks for bearing with me through my through our collective rants of experience growing up with learning challenges. That's the term I learned to adapt to. But yeah, I am going to be back with this soon enough. Please hit the follow button if you haven't done so already. Lets you know when I go live on Twitch doing stuff randomizers or fun playthroughs such as this. But for now, I do need to find a raid target. I always use the Twitch directory for that, and, let's see now. So the game says Super Mario World, but it's actually an enhanced version of Lost Levels being played for retro achievements. It's a very early, very old ROMat. And apparently classic SMB3 feel. Okay, I don't know what part of the playthrough game this is, but it's gonna rate Skybills. Let's see what this is, because I do like a good Mario ROM hack, not anything that's too difficult like Kaizo, because that would just drive me up a fucking wall. Might make for good entertainment, but that's not really how I like to play games. But that's just me. Anyway, till next time, stay kind, stay safe, stay awesome, and I'll see you then. Good night, everybody. Take care. Peace!